David Benavidez has spent years chasing a shot at Canelo Alvarez. In the end, he was forced to move up a weight class empty-handed. Determined not to let history repeat itself in the light heavyweight division, the 28-year-old set his sights on Dmitry Bivol. He was the WBC's mandatory challenger after Bivol defeated Artur Beterbiev in their undisputed rematch. By then, the undefeated Mexican had already made a statement with a dominant win over David Morel, positioning himself perfectly for the challenge. However, His Excellency Turki Alashik had no interest in making that fight. To make matters worse, Dmitry Bivol vacated the belt to avoid the matchup, seemingly prioritizing a rubber match with Artur Beterbiev. That plan collapsed when Bivol underwent back surgery for an old injury, delaying everything further. Now, David Benavidez is gearing up for a fight against Anthony Yarde on November 22nd in Riyadh. Still, Benavidez remains confident he'll face them all, Canelo, Bivol, and Beterbiev, before his journey is over. I'm probably going to have to take the hardest route out of any fighter, because this side of the street there's Beterbiev, there's Bivol, there's maybe Canelo in the future, Benavidez told Fight Hype in a recent interview. I'm fine with that. That doesn't scare me at all. Notably, Beterbiev, who wasn't happy about Bivol's withdrawal before the trilogy, is now scheduled to face WBA number 11 contender Dion Nicholson on the same card as Benavidez. This means Benavidez must wait even longer for a shot at Bivol or Beterbiev. Despite the delays, however, Benavidez appears unbothered and patient. Well, the first thing that keeps me cool at peace is that I've been making really good money. And also, you just can't rush it, bro. Everybody has their time, Benavidez said. In the meantime, though, Benavidez seems happy about getting better, getting more experience, and becoming more of a household name. Interestingly, the reason Benavidez isn't worrying about the repeated delays is because of Turki Alashik. Benavidez seems confident that the Saudi royal is willing to make all those fights eventually. It looks like it's very close to happening. Like I said, Turki Alashik is willing to make all these fights happen, Benavidez said in the interview. Now I'm cornering everybody, and there's not going to be any room for anybody to run. Before Benavidez can put his plans into motion, though, there's one man ready to ruin them all. Anthony Yarde is confident he will stop David Benavidez. Yarde isn't buying into all the hype about Benavidez's knockout power. Ahead of their scheduled fight in November, the light heavyweight WBA number 4 and WBC number 5 contender believes the power edge is firmly in his corner. When asked if he could knock out the WBC champion, Yarde didn't hesitate. 100%. Benavidez has a history of not letting fights go the distance during his run in the super middleweight division. However, he failed to replicate such dominance against Oleksandr Gvozdyk and David Morel. Regardless, Yarde enters the fight as an underdog, a role he seems to have embraced wholeheartedly. I'm gonna be the underdog, but they know that I'm one of those people. Everyone's gonna be excited to see what happens, he said. David Benavidez appears to be optimistic about his future in the light heavyweight division. Despite the delay in the Bivol-Beterbiev trilogy, Benavidez is confident Alashik will get him the fights, even Canelo Alvarez. However, only time will tell whether this happens. Do you think Benavidez would ever get his wish granted? Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.